Hello. Welcome to the show. The pre-show. It's Mind Pockets right there. Shit, right there. It says Mind Pockets. That's where we're at. We got a small pre-show. Got some jams. Probably pretty loud. Let's just turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, let's give J Sarge some love. I'm gonna put it at 16 instead of 20. How's everybody doing? Hey, Happy New Year, guys, peoples, whatever fucking, how we all doing? It's the 3rd, man, 2026. How crazy is that? Can you hear that? It says you can. I don't know if you do or not. Anyway. How's everybody doing? I'm excited for today. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, we got good. We're only 3 seconds behind. Nice lag. I enjoy it. I don't know who's working today. I don't even know what's going on, man. Like, I had a busy day. It was a good day. I enjoyed it. I had fun. 3 days into the year, I think I'm happy. I'm gonna blow my nose. Don't know if Lasagna Hammer coming in or not. We just finished watching the last 2 episodes of Heated Rivalry. I support the show. I think it's a good show. You guys should check it out. It's on HBO right now. Right, hold on. I'm back. All right. I should turn my fan on because I am going to complain here in a little bit. But whatever. There we go. We got some fan action going. How's everybody doing? All right. Pre-show conversation. Check out Heated Rivalry, HBO. Right now, from my source, it's one of the biggest things on TikTok right now. I don't see a lot of it on. To be fair, I haven't been on Instagram in a while. I don't see it on YouTube as much. But it's a cultural phenomenon right now. You guys should check it out. It's a good show. I still point at the fences. So we recorded 3 episodes of it, and are technically so 2 of the episodes are available technically online if you know where to find them. Sign up for the Patreon because I will put the link to episodes 1 and 2 of Heated Rivalry, and then I will edit episode 3 tonight or this weekend, so you can get all 3 parts. 3 episodes, just over 3 hours, but they're an hour each. So I think they're interesting listens. I think it's different than. Okay, let's be fair. I don't watch any of the other content about the show. I have like my perception of what I think they go over. I enjoy doing these movies that made us shows with Lasagna and Hammer. So I don't know. I think we bring something a little bit different to your standard movie review. Um, I did send a link to a couple of people. They have not replied back at all. I don't even know if they even listened to it. Um, but I'm gonna put those up this weekend. Um, I have the first two. I'll put them on Spotify and YouTube. Um, I think right now, for a minute, they're going to be Patreon exclusives. So if you want to hear some really fun, heated rivalry conversation, um, you have to just sign up for the free Patreon. So it's free. There's no reason not to. Um, I don't know. It's an interesting show. Um, I think it will age well, and I think it will have its place as a cultural phenomenon. So, um, two hockey players from rival teams become lovers, and how does that relationship grow? Is basically it. A lot of a really fun, good conversation with regards to like really just breaking down and analyzing uh, some of the choices that the director made, the actors made, breaking down um, like story. Uh, like I have certain problems with some parts of the story, but overall it's a very it's a good series. It's definitely going to be a it's definitely like a NC-17 type rating, like a rated R rating. Um, so like the kids, like I can't really suggest that the kids watch it, but the parents, um, I think some teens could probably handle it. Like we'll call it like 16, 17, I would say. Uh, Unless you're like wildly sheltered, then obviously don't watch it. But it gets a little Skinamax for the first two episodes, and then it evens out a little bit as you go through. It's a fun show. I enjoy it. Um, I keep trying to like not because like I've noticed in my tone, like I say that it's great, but it doesn't sound like like the tone doesn't come across as confident. Hi, mom. Um, but I generally enjoy the show. It was good and fun all the way through all six episodes. Um, when you listen to part three, which reviews episodes 5 and 6, you will hear me say that episodes three and episode three is a perfect episode of television. That's a bold statement. You're gonna have to go to HBO and watch it. I think episode 6 is almost perfect. And the almost perfect is the one continuous problem I had with the show and the character development of the character Shane. Other than that, I think it's a solid series. Um, it does get a little intense at times, but it is no different than uh, your normal love story. Um, meet, but we can't be lovers, but we want to be lovers, and then eventually like gets to the point where they're like, I think I like you a lot. So it's cute. Um, when I say it's not a normal show. The story itself is normal, but it's now taking place with two gay hockey players. That does get pretty intense at points. So, um, I think if you can get past that, I think you will enjoy the show. Um, Groundbreaking. I do think it is societally significant, important right now. So, for whatever reason, it's like one of those shows that you needed. It only works in this random window that it happened to fall into. So, Other than that, let's get the show started, guys. Start there. Oh, wow. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Whimsy Lives Mind Pockets. I almost messed that up, but I did recover. Mind Pockets, the award winning Mind Pockets. 91. It's coming up quick. 100 is coming up quick. I'm sending emails. I'm inquiring about things. Episode 100 is going to be big. Maybe not for you guys, but like I'm contemplating. So, for whatever reason, in my head, right, I'm going to go big on this thing. I'm now at the point of like, I'm trying to figure out how much of a 24-hour day is going to be Mind Pockets. Hi, Grandma. Um, it'll be fun. Um, I keep talking about like how cool I think it is. The extended Mind Pockets episode will be. You're gonna have to come back on a Monday, probably in like 2 weeks, and I'll give you a sample of like what's in my head and what I'm saying. Um, Real quick, couple of parking lot things, not parking lot, housekeeping items. Um, Happy New Year, 2026. We have um some lo-fi beats online right now. You can only find the link to it on Patreon. So if you're interested in hearing any of the 10 different beats that I had made, check that out. But also, you got to sign up for the free Patreon because there will be 3 episodes reviewing Heated Rivalry with me, Lasagna, and Hammer. She absolutely loved it. I think I got over critical with analyzing it, and then Hammer absolutely loved it. So I think it's a completely different podcast than what you guys are normally used to hearing. Um, but I will put the link to those 3 episodes on the Patreon. Email me if you're like, I don't know how to do any of that. Email me, text me. I'll send you the links directly to them. So, um, but we're going to start releasing movies that made us. So those will eventually start coming out. Probably right now behind the free paywall on Patreon, and then eventually I'll release them on the regular YouTube. So, so if you want early access to some interesting conversations about film, movies, television, check that out. My nose itches. You ever have like this could have been a mind pocket, but it's not going to be. But you ever have like that one like long hair that just keeps like rubbing up against your nose and it doesn't feel right? Like that's where I'm at. Anyway, you got that one for free. Uh, Mind pockets. I think of random ideas and thoughts throughout the week. I play them on the computer for you, and then I'll comment on them, and you can see what Ben thinks about throughout the week. Because it's random for the most part. We're going to have a good time. My pocket's 91. Here it comes. Then we got to wait 3 seconds. Just want to take a second and thank you to my sister for helping me with a project. Mostly done. Can't tell you what it is until like I can't tell you because then you would know. But it's almost done. You guys should hear about it in a couple of weeks. But thank you. Hey. So my sister's super cool. She helps put the yearbook together. So when I had this idea for this other book I wanted to do, um, I came up with some ideas and she helped put it together. So I have a very early draft of it. I have already half submitted it onto Amazon so that all the dimensions are correct. I just need to go in, update the last few notes that she had. I have to write an intro to it, and then I have to hide something in it. I think I can get it done within by this weekend. Um, there is a small deadline on it because I need to be able to get it approved and printed for whatever it is that I'm trying to do with it. So I did have a deadline of like the 12th. The 12th. I want it submitted by the 12th. Ooh, it's going to be done by the 6th, but I need to double check because sometimes they do get a little janky on the shipping of it. Um, Nikki helped put it together. She likes the idea. She's supportive of the idea. So, as whimsy as it is, it makes sense. I am curious. Would Nikki help me make a book that made no sense? Oh, I wonder if she would. I was like, there, there's a there's a solid idea that she did right now. But if I came up with a idea that doesn't make sense, I wonder because she's very supportive and she does try to and she does ask a lot of questions and she does try to figure out where the fuck I'm coming from on some of these things. But I wonder if I could like think my way through like a mess. Yo, what up, Hammer? How you doing? Hey, I told him about the heated rivalry. Loved it. We're gonna put those episodes out. Uh, probably Monday, if I had to guess. Monday, I'll put the links up. If not, late Sunday. Anyway, um, great show. Highly recommend. Yes, I definitely think you should. If you're anywhere on social media, you should be aware of it. Um, it's a show that's going to sadly get lost during award season because it technically cannot be nominated for an Emmy. So we'll talk about that probably on a Monday or when we get close to Emmy season. There's a book that I can't tell you, and I can't tell you when and why. There's just a lot like if I gave any more, you would instantly know what it's for. But I promise you, the wait will be worth it, and it will be available to everybody. So keep an eye out for more vague book conversation. I'm gonna get copies of the book, and I can't tell you about it. We're gonna have this same awkward conversation of like, hey guys, here's this book right here. I can't tell you about it. Oh man, that's the funniest thing I just realized. Whatever, I'm gonna talk about it, and you guys just can't know about it. So there you go. That's my pockets for you guys. Did you know there are air fryer accessories? Like I can use other. I'm just learning how to play with this air fryer, and I'm having a blast. All right. Okay. So clearly, for 2 weeks, I've absolutely love my air fryer. My mom is a genius. Lasagna Hammer are geniuses for making me cook my own food in it. Like, but you could buy silicone trays and molds and like you could put like oh I'm losing like the idea that there are accessories indicates that I could make more stuff in it. I'm looking up recipes. Like it's crazy. I absolutely fucking adore this fucking air fryer, man. Like, here's how good this air fryer is, right? All right, so you get some frozen chicken nuggets, right? And then you can microwave them, but you're like, I don't necessarily like I like microwaved fucking frozen chicken nuggets. They work. After this show, I'm gonna work on some stuff. And I'm like, I'm hungry right this second, and I'll take the 2 minutes and microwave some fucking chicken nuggets. Like it's like it is what it is, right? But then every once in a while, I'm like, hey, I can cook some chicken nuggets in the oven. And then you're like, it's a slightly better chicken nugget. Dude, I air fried these fuckers. Sophie ate all of them. I think, I don't think Sophie, like, can fully appreciate like, she probably can. She just, she probably just didn't want my head to get big. Because she's not one to be like, Dad, your chicken nuggets are amazing. But she is like, I don't know. All I know is, I'm telling you, this thing is the best thing I've ever had in my life. I haven't even put it away yet. It's still on the counter every day.
I'm not one to remember dreams, but sometimes like I have one, and then I forget it, and then like you can get a dream journal, but I never do. But totally woke up. I think I was asleep. I was in like that weird like awake sleep, and I don't know if it was a dream or just an idea that I had, but I totally wrote it down. I think I got like an idea for like the best movie script ever.
I don't remember dreams. I try to. And sometimes I look for my phone to try and type it out. And then I instantly start forgetting like huge chunks of it. Uh, Not like Liam. Liam remembers everything. He's fucking in him and he's interacting and stuff. I cannot remember a dream. The the reason I say I don't know, like, I don't know enough about sleep because I don't get enough sleep. Okay. Got up, went to the bathroom, came back, went to bed. Okay. And then somewhere in the next hour and a half, I had this like weird idea, but I don't remember if it was like acted in the dream or if I was just like somehow I was like randomly brainstorming this idea and it's brilliant. It's okay, so we have think of like some of the best movie twists we've seen, right? Spoiler alert, Bruce Willis is dead, or spoiler alert, Fight Club, fucking Durgan doesn't exist, right? So we got I have a new take on the surprise reveal at the end that I think is brilliant. But part of me is running into the problem. Like I have the idea, right? I just don't know how to write it because I think it plays better with the mother figure, but it doesn't fit a mother figure. Okay. So like it's really weird, right? So like it works better for like a dad. Like if you need a bad guy, dad is the better bad guy. But the twist doesn't work with the dad. It only works with the mom. Like it's weird. Um, I am going to start flushing out that idea because I think it's brilliant. I think it's really interesting. Um, I even thought about seeing like what I could do with it as like a 5 or 10 minute short like short film. Like give you like a setup and then the reveal is there. Like I'm curious if I could do it. I just have to finish writing it, but I got to figure out the parental character. I just don't know how it works, but I dreamt it. I think, but the reason I have a problem saying I dreamt it is because I don't remember if there were specific characters. I woke up, I wrote it down on my phone of the idea. So do I only remember the idea and forgot the dream? I don't know. That's where we're at. But it would be consistent with I dreamt it, and then as I was remembering typing it, I lost the characters and just remember the idea. So yeah.
Woo! Happy New Year. 2025. Good year. 26. Going to be better. We take the goods of 25, right? Sophie, Kelly, the podcast, life. Boom, move all that stuff over to 26. Best year ever. Let's do this thing, guys.
Sometimes I'm self aware of when I'm podcasting and it bothers me because I keep pointing it out and I don't just let it go. I have a thing with my hands when I okay, we know that I talk with my hands, but I think the last three I did the same thing with my hands. So 2025, I think was a fucking stellar year. Absolutely, I think I can find almost nothing wrong with 25. Couple of things, nothing crazy, right? Now I'm not one to really be like to like boast about like the previous year or like woo, I'm excited for the next year. Normally I'm pretty fucking like Ben Downer. I've been like, I guess I'm still alive, and I like hopefully I survive the next one. But 100%, man. 26, I hope is equally or and better than 25 was. Like Wine Pocket One, Ben. I don't know if Ben ever would have said that. Podcast episode one. I don't know if Ben ever would have said that. Um, I suppose we can call it growth, maybe. Um, I don't want to say growth. I don't know if growth is the right word. I don't know. Just a different take on like on life. It's not like I've had a hard life, guys. Like for the most part, pretty fucking fortunate on like multiple levels. I've had a like in hindsight, like I've had some fucking bomb years. But for whatever reason, this one right now is the one I want to acknowledge. 25 was great. 26 is going to be better. I don't know where that comes from. Part of it's Sophie. Like Sophia is like wildly positive and just an overall good person. And like I'm like, I want a piece of that. Like whatever she feels all day, I'm like, I want a piece of that. And I guess to do that, I gotta say that 25 was good and 26 is gonna be great. Because they were. So happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you guys had a good New Year's. We're 3 days in. It's weird. I feel like I've done so much stuff since the first, and to realize that it's only been 3 days. Wild to me. I went and saw Lasagna and Hammer, and they're like, "Hey man, we haven't seen you in a while," and I'm like, "No, we literally saw each other fucking 2 days ago." And this the idea of like, "Holy shit, that is right." Like, don't know. Happy New Year, everybody. Everybody should strive for a good 26. All right, let's. It's garbage out there, but your little space, you can control that for the most part. So enjoy your 26, everybody. Update in the chats and the comments some resolutions that you guys have or what you guys want out of 26. I'll wait. No, I'm joking. I won't. But throw them in the chats, man. I'll come back and comment on that shit. But happy New Year, everyone.
Pokemon update. I'm on level 77. Almost done. I got like what, 2 more levels to complete? 3 more levels to complete?
78.
This one's taking forever. It's the longest level there is. 500 tasks to do. At a current pace, it suggests that I will be done in 5 weeks. I cannot and will not accept that. But we're getting close. Just wanted to give an update.
Cannot will not accept that. Like, how can I not have a good 26 when like the biggest problem I have 3 years into the year is like I'm not Pokemoning fast enough. Um, uh, Early it was October 15th, right? Uh, it would have been 13th, 15th, I think it was. I had mentioned that they increased the level cap and that I had predicted it would take me to April to get to it. Since then, I have just been blowing through level 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Like 7 levels, I'm just fucking plowing through. It's, an average of like 9 to 10 days. Killing it. The current one I'm on right now, uh, there is no like I'm not saying I cheat, okay, but there are certain things that you could do to maximize the previous levels, right? That's how I got through them so fast. But the problem I have on this one, this is the one that you have to like I cannot create a situation to help speed it up other than I have to be outside doing something. Um Again, I refuse to make this thing go on 2/3 on my mom's birthday. If I'm still at 77, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so let's just that's my goal is to not be at 77 still on my mom's birthday. Mom, that's your birthday present. I'm gonna get to level 78 on your birthday. Happy birthday. Surprise. Oh, yeah. All right, we got a commercial real quick for you guys.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
They reach out to the CineAmigos. I sent them dates. So we will record because we're gonna do a Scream crossover episode. Oh my god, dude! Someone needs to write my. There's a mind pocket that hopefully makes it in next week. I need to figure out old man stretches. Like I need to figure out how to like what an old man needs to do to not feel so rickety. Because I fucking hate my body. I can't. Ugh. Anyway, sorry. Cine Amigos. Uh, I think we're gonna do like the first Monday in March. So we're gonna record a little bit before then. So we're actively scheduling dates to meet up, which will be fun. Check out their podcast. It's only found. Oh, they just started releasing them also on Spotify, so you can do the video version on YouTube and the audio version on Spotify if you'd like. So check them out, man. They're a good show. We're gonna have a fun crossover. Back to my pockets.
Not sure what's going on. Like I don't want to lean too much into like my mental faculties, but I'm remembering conversations, but I'm not confident that they actually existed and happened. Like I think I talked about it like a couple of weeks ago. Like I don't know. Like I swear I had the conversation. I just don't know who and where it was at.
So there's like, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be more of these coming up. But similar to like the old sad dad stuff, like I need to put out the caveat that says like it's mostly probably like lack of sleep. I don't even know how to dream correctly. So like I don't think we're at a point yet where Ben needs to go get like brain tested. I don't think we have a history of like Alzheimer's or dementia. Like I don't think it's that thing yet. So um I just like I'm still having fun with it. Like let's not worry yet. But this is like legit though. Something happened and I thought back, I'm like, oh, who did I have that conversation with? And I can't think of a single person that I could have naturally had that conversation with. And then I was like, oh, it was while I was driving. But I'm like, I don't drive with anybody. So, like, where is this? Like, could it be a dream? Could I have dreamt it? Like, am I Liam now? Like, do I have like a Liam power? Or I have these very, like, fucking lucid dreams that I am not acknowledging them as a dream? And that when I recall them, I'm placing them in reality. Like it's like some Inception shit. Um, it's crazy. Uh, but what's happening right now? Uh, yeah, it's not that often. It's like one or two conversations. I had the one with mom. She confirmed that we had the conversation, but doesn't remember. I don't remember it being there so much. Right? It's weird, man. It's weird stuff. So I don't know. Take what you want from that, but this is not panic yet. That Ben's fucking like straight lost his mind.
All right, so I mentioned that I almost fell out of I fell in the bathroom getting out of the shower. Okay, so like that's a common it's like one of the most common places that people will fall down, right? But then I was thinking about it, like here's how bad it would be to fall in the shower, right? I fall. It's the worst place of anywhere somebody's going to find you. It is the worst place and scenario to be found. Like the idea that I'm like, I can't get up. And then like mom has to come over and help me out, like all sprawled out, like can't move and all like wet and naked. Like, no, it is the worst. And the funny thing is, it's the only the slip and fall is the only time that you think about all of that. Like mid fall, you're like, I can't do this. I can't let them find me this way. And that's when you start grabbing on the shit.
All right, let's break this down real quick. All right, the last part, you could slip and almost fall, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes." Right? The, fairly common, right? That fall exists. You will have a, "Oh, scared me. I almost fell and I caught myself. My life flashed before my eyes." Okay, I get that fall, but the shower fall is the only one in which your life flashes before your eyes and then your afterlife, right? So, like, you slip and fall, your life flashes before your eyes, right? You're like, good life, Ben. But then it keeps going to be like, you can't die this way because they can't find your body this way. Like, it's, I can't, there's no other fall at all. Even if you don't die. Like, the idea of like, I can't. It's in your mind of like, this is how they're gonna find me. Like the idea, like, because you have no phone. Okay, here's the right. Because here's the scenario: you have no phone. You're wet, and you've slipped. It could be worse. You could not be found, and just think about it while you the clock runs out. Right. So, but you think that on your way down of like, what happens if they find me? Two, what if they don't find me? Like that whole thought process happens mid fall, and it's like you're at your most vulnerable, right? The bathroom, the most vulnerable place you could be, right? You're fucking you have no clothes, so you're vulnerable mentally and physically, emotionally, right? And then you fall. I have no phone. I'm like, oh, I can't move, right? And then like, and because bathrooms are tiny, so there is no fall in which your chalk outline doesn't look all fucked up, right? And then depending how like bathrooms are typically in the middle of the house, you're stuck on the floor. You can't reach the handle. So you can't even scream for help because no one can hear you because you got the door shut. And then it's like, dude, like somehow fall like in the bathroom is like the worst thing that could ever happen to somebody. Like it's the weird, like so weird. And then like, what if you like fall into the shower and then you're like, now you got water pouring on your face, and at some point that bitch is gonna get cold. So now you're freezing. You got water on your face. Like I thought about that. Like I was talking to somebody. I'm like, yeah, I almost fell in the shower, and I'm like, I had this fucking thought, and I overanalyzed the thought. I need to get rubber ducks. That's all. Basically, that's it. That's the moral of the story. Ben's need to get some rubber ducks. What is the bathroom door shut if you're home alone? Yeah, I do shut the bathroom door when I'm home alone. Is that not a normal thing to do? Do you guys, if you're home alone, do you potty and shower with the doors? Oh, that's a fucking grandma nailing it with the fucking whimsy gauntlet question. Someone write that down. It's a gauntlet question. When you're home alone, do you still shut the door? All right. And I think, oh, she does not shut the door. I think like I do because I get back into that vulnerable place of like if somebody invades my house, keep the warm room, keep the room warm. Sorry, I don't know. Hmm. I like the door shut because if I hear something, then I can still hide. Right, for whatever reason, like they're not going to check the bathroom fucking door. Um, for whatever reason, I shower door closed, but I'll bathroom door open. I think I have to check next time, but I'm pretty sure I have bathroom door open. No, I don't. Close the door. Yeah, close the door. Yeah, gotta keep that door closed, guys. So now you're trapped. I can't even attempt to crawl my way somewhere. And then like if you can crawl your way out of the bathroom, and then like what are you hoping for? That you can reach to the front door and then you gotta crawl out to the street and hope the neighbor finds you? Like there's no good like you can go hiking and fall. Understandable. You can run on a treadmill and you can fall. Understandable. The bathroom is the worst place to fall. You can stand on a kitchen chair, replace a light bulb in the kitchen, fall off. Understandable. But the bathroom, for whatever reason, there's no dignity in that fall. I think that's what we're getting at. You used to be someone who didn't lock their front door. I know. I had a really bad 2015 to 2017, in which I decided I needed to start locking my doors. Um, and they got like weird out there. So I'm just saying, like next time something happens and you overthink it, like let me know what you guys overthink. Where you're like, I don't know, because like I don't know, most people are like, yeah, I almost fell. Would have sucked, dude. The fact that I've already spent like fucking 6 minutes on this one, plus I've had to have talked about this thing for an hour at work. So call 911 and get cute EMT to save you. I wish, but I don't know. I phone potty, but no phone in the bathroom when I shower. Like none of it makes sense. But even if I have cute EMT save me, there's nothing flattering about like waterlogged bed, just dripping, water's overflowing, and like maybe I guess the one saving grace is you you will be able to reach the towel and attempt to cover you. I guess is the only saving grace that you have. The towel. All right, I guess it's not so bad anymore. Yeah, I just don't want my mom to have to come out knocking on the door and then just like my mom would be like, "Yeah, yeah I guess." She's like, "Figures." Like, and it can't be anybody else. Like Kelly would be like, "I can't respect you anymore." Lane would take a picture of it. Like, oh man, fall in the bathroom is the worst place, the worst fall. So I don't think that was ever in question of falls. I think it's like it really is like the worst. But it's the only fall that you think of after you fall off of the mountain. Life flashes before your eyes. It does not continue of, oh man, what is it going to look like when I hit the bottom? But the fall in the bathroom, it will continue into, oh my God, I'm going to be a mess. That's all I'm saying. All right. I appreciate you guys for following me down that hole for a minute. I don't know what number we're on now.
So I got some air fryer accessories coming in the mail soon. Did you know you can hard boil an egg in an air fryer? What? What can you not do with an air fryer? Let's start with that conversation because right now I'm thinking I can do just about anything I want in an air fryer.
I'm not gonna lie, I did hard boil some eggs in the air fryer. I don't know. I didn't have the accessories, so I kind of just laid them in there and hope they didn't roll around so much. Dude, I don't know what I like. I got silicone trays, right? So, some of it's for cleanliness, right? I want to keep the fucking inside everything clean, right? I don't want stuff dripping all over the place. But I swear to you, dude, I'm gonna start cooking all kinds of stuff in this air fryer. I don't like the hard boiled eggs. I think I need to play with the timing a little bit. I think it needed 2 more minutes. Um, I need to get ice because you have to like ice bath them right away to help peel them. Because for whatever reason, I had to have talked about this a while ago. Um, I'm having problems fucking peeling eggs, dude, like a fucking fool. But yeah, but like, okay, so you get these fucking molds, right? They look like cupcake molds, and like, dude, they're telling me I can just fucking crack an egg, put them in these things, and I can make little like quiches. Like, is that? Is that what it would look like? I don't know if it is a quiche, but it would look like a quiche. Dude, I'm air frying eggs, dude, because I hate dirtying a pan. But if I can like drop that shit in a silicone hole and push a button, lasagna hammer, mom, you guys have revolutionized 2025, and you've made my 2026 already significantly better. Knowing that I'm going to test out all kinds of weird recipes for an air fryer. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys are, if anybody just came in, go back like 5, because I had chicken nuggets. Amazing. Air fryers are awesome. Potatoes will never be the same. Absolutely. I cannot cook french fries to save my life at all. In the oven, burn the shit out of all of them, and they're so cold in the middle. Liam makes fun of me. I'm like, Liam, you want some hot dogs and fries? He's like, you're going to burn them again? I'm like, get off my back. Probably. And then I do. But I did make air fryer fries. I had I had a dinner last week in which I ate a half a bag of french fries. Just because. The oven is always crap, soft and no good. And then you like, who wants to heat up the house? Air fryer. I'm telling you guys, like I get why my mom it wasn't practical for her. And there's a like if there's a chance I can convert her to be like maybe I'll give it a second try. She can't have hers back. That's all I know. Is that thing is like with me forever from now on. Like years from now, 50 years from now, it's gonna be like, remember grandma? You remember mom? Like, yeah, we got her bells and her hummingbirds. But I got her air fryer. That's what I got. And I still use it to this day. 50 years later, I'm air frying shit. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, 100% not sure what happened last year, but there was a moment when I wasn't insured and I got new insurance. And it's like super good now. So I'm thinking is when I got the roof replaced, did those motherfuckers like increase my premium? Because I haven't seen a mortgage payment this low in forever. Why is that?
Okay, so here's what I've realized. Okay, because I've done this a couple of times. I am fine with the status quo, right? Like just whatever I've been doing for 10 years, like let's just keep that the same. What I'm realizing is have I been overpaying my homeowner's insurance for the last 2 years? Last year, because I did notice the end, like the beginning of 24, that it came up a bunch, and then like 25, I noticed it kept going up. Um, I know there's an escrow aspect to it too. Whatever it is, okay. A while ago, I mentioned that I did get insured because there was a moment where I had no uh, my car wasn't even registered to me. I had no homeowners insurance, and and then like a bunch of other stuff. Right, I lost my tags. Right, like there was that week in which like my entire like everything was falling apart. Got it all fixed. Right. When you bundle your home and your auto, you get a cheaper rate. Yes, but here's what I'm finding out: the rate that I had, I guess I can go back a little bit and see how far back I can go. Whatever bullshit Safeco insurance I was using or that I had at some point around the year that I replaced the roof, Like I never paid attention because it's okay, right? It's not necessarily like a status quo thing. If it's on an auto renew, like I'll take it. But what I didn't pay attention to was on the auto renew, somewhere the previous homeowners insurance jacked up my rates by like times three, right? Like fucking robbery type of times three. So when I got the new one, they gave me a rate, and I was like, well, that's better than whatever I think I was paying before. And it's just now impacting the mortgage payment, in which I'm like, extra X dollars? Like, I'll take an extra $50 a month. Like, are you kidding me? It's a little bit more than 50, but I'm just saying, I get at some point, like, it goes up sometimes, right? Like whatever, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to go up, right? Because, like, in theory, if you're paying on you pay every month, by the end of the year, I should have paid off less on the principal. So shouldn't it adjust? I don't know, man. Okay, all I know is the hell with the old one. Public service announcement. Uh, look at your mortgage payment, and then take a look at your homeowner's insurance, and then, like, for giggles, man, fucking call somebody and be like, "What rate do you have?" And if it's like fairly close, sure. Like if it's a little bit higher, oh, okay. But if you're seeing like times three type numbers, fucking call me. I'll help you out, man. We'll figure out how to get that shit down. Like it's so weird that the idea that for 12 months I was paying more than I needed to. I don't know. Uh, to be fair, I never said I was a good adult. Actually, 100%. We've done 100 mind pockets. Almost. We've done 91 mind pockets. I guarantee you go back, 25 of them I have to is somewhere have acknowledged that I'm barely an adult. So from from a from a born again adult, and to all you other adults, pay attention to that shit, man. Like, God forbid it was multiple years that I was overpaying. Like, you take all that money that you were overpaying and you apply that shit to the principal, boom, you're 5 years less on your loan. That's what I learned from my mom. Pay a little bit extra, get that shit off on the back end. Like 100%. So I could be like, I called my cable company and got $50 per month. See, that's what we're talking about. There are some things that aren't worth fucking with. Okay, but then there are other things that 100% go out there and negotiate because there's too many other cable companies or other options for cable that they can't be competitive and drop your shit down. Okay, absolutely. You know what's interesting? Threaten to cancel because then they'll give you all kinds of cool stuff. My Walmart membership, I tried to cancel it. Remember, because I had like instant buyer's remorse. Dude, they gave me 50% off next year already. Nailed it. One day into a membership, I need to cancel. 50% off. Deal. Sucker. Call your cable company. I guarantee you. If you're like, I need to cancel, they're gonna be like, what if we grant you $50 for the next 6 months? And you're like, deal. And then call them back in 6 months and tell them again. 100% people. That's a hack. Call. I want to cancel. They'll fight for you. They don't give a shit. Like, and then here's the crappy part about the whole thing. If they can just like instantly just give you $50 rates, like how come they weren't doing that already? I know what Hammer thinks. This one I'll agree with Hammer. Hell with corporate people. All right. Number 10.
I enjoy uh, numbers, and I have a like a general, like above general understanding of numbers, how they work, uh, like number theory, the law of large numbers, probability. Knowing all of that, how do I still have a gambling problem? Because everything that I love about numbers said to don't do it, but I still did.
Oh, it's so funny. There was a time I was playing roulette and I got all fucking Rain Man about it. I got all Beautiful Mind about it. And I was like, I know numbers so well. Here's how my gambling problem and my love for numbers conflicted. I swear to God, I looked at a roulette wheel and I was like, I solved it. I, with numbers and math, I have solved the roulette wheel. And I sat there for days. There was a day Kelly came up and watched me, and she's just like, "Oh my God." And I just kept fucking feeding money into it. And like, none of it made sense. I go back and I look at, dude, I got notebooks. I got notebooks of like number analysis, fucking like ball speed and like wheel speed. And like, I'm running all these calculations in my head or like little pieces of paper, thinking like I was confident that I had, dude, there was a moment like, I don't think we'll ever uh, confirm. Maybe if I can get Ian on the show, there was a minute, like no joke. I called Ian one night and was like, "We need to go to the casino today." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I think I figured out Keno. I think I broke Keno." Like, and then we got there, and then we tried to do whatever Ben crazy idea was, and they're like, "That doesn't work that way." And then he was, oh, dude, it was the funniest thing we've ever done. Let's just take a small step back, okay, just to the side, away from the numbers, okay? I have a certain level of street smarts, right? That says that casinos is all one gigantic con. It's one big hustle. I know it. I agree with it. Like I get it. I know that. So knowing that it's a hustle and that it's designed specifically for the house, and then Math Ben comes in and was like, "We can beat it." The gambler Ben knows. Like the fun, like it's so dumb because gambler Ben knows the game cannot be beat. But Math Ben comes in, he was like, "It could be beat," and then Hustler Ben is like, "Oh, take all my money." Oh my god, dude, I don't get it. Like there's a genetic aspect to it too, because like that side of the family I think are notorious for fucking gambling problems. Okay, there is a science, there is brain science behind the gambling problem, right? There's it's like fucking dopamine and all that shit. The the thrill of the chasing of the cards, like I get it, right? Um, you win a big pot, like all of that like brain shit happening in your head when you win $1,000 is crazy, and it makes you do crazy things, right? I know better, and I knew like I don't gamble anymore. Like thank God for that. I just dump it into this thing, which is way better. I would 100% rather. Okay, so I've been podcasting for 2 years, and technically I'm in the red, right? Like obviously, right? I had to buy a computer, microphones, and all that stuff. merch, right? Merch keeps even. So, but from a business standpoint, chasing the Whimsy is technically in the red, but it's not more in the red than it was in the 6 months I was gambling. So if you like, I don't know, Kari, I talked about this a little while ago, right? Kari made a comment, right, about people's mindset when they go in and talk about, hey, Kari, are you there? Hi, Kari. Jeez. Kari is right there. He's like, don't say my name. That's so funny. Yeah, I just had to. I was at work and I was playing with some numbers. Oh, like numbers are so cool. Like like there's so much. So whatever I do during the day, I analyze the numbers and I could tell people, I'm like, statistically, do this and you'll never fail. And they just never do those things. And I'm like, it's not that hard. I'm like, you literally, like, you have to do these three things and you'll never have a problem again. Um, dude, half of Mind Pockets is us watching you laugh at yourself, dude. It's like dude, it's the best. Like, when's the last time you laughed like that? And that long? Like, you can have a good, like, hearty chuckle from like way down here. Like, when's the last time you cried? Dude, those are the best. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching me laugh, man. I hope you guys enjoy them also. Um, but yeah, I like numbers. I guess that's not basically all I'm trying to get at. I think that's all we got for my pockets. We're like what, hour 7? Went just a little bit over. Let's go ahead and do one more commercial for Mr. C. We'll check out the Patreon people. Thank you guys for the Patreon. We'll get you guys wrapped up and get out of here.
Think about it.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story. Like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
Boom. This is the updated list. We lost a couple of people. It happens. Life happens. We lose a couple of people. But Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Enderfrog EC1, Violet, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, and Vinny. Thank you guys for the Patreon. Come back Monday and possibly the following Monday. I have new updates for the Patreon stuff. We're going to start doing some more exclusive content, some incentive for the $4 tier, and a couple of other ideas. I'd like to get this page up to two slides. All right. I'd like to double this number is what we're hoping for. I have a couple of ideas. We'll see if they work. What's the worst happens? It doesn't get any bigger. Like whatever. I don't know what we're doing for the holidays. I will continue to donate for the holidays on the personal side. Um, I think once I kind of map out what I want to do, changes on the on Patreon, I might put up a holiday donation thing again. Um, I think I think it needs a revamp before we do anything. Just know that Chasing the Whimsy still donates for the holidays. I might not use it as a marketing tool to guilt people into signing up, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. It's only an hour. Hour 1, not hour 7. That's it for Mind Pockets. Mind Pockets 91 is done. Put it on the shelf. We have several. We have a handful. We have a couple more coming up. Um, I'm looking to make 99 and 100 very, very big and special. I hope that you guys come back and participate for 99 and 100. It's a lot, so I appreciate you doing what you can with it. It's gonna be it's gonna be like the weirdest thing that we've done. It's gonna be a blast. But that's Mind Pockets for 91 done. Come back next week for 92. And then the week after that for 93. I was gonna keep going and I was gonna see like how much I could have gone before you guys uh Mind Pockets, guys. Award-winning show. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. When I can cry and laugh, it's good times. Grandma, have a good night. I will see you Monday. Um, no Liam this weekend, so I don't even know what the episode sounds like. Um, I have no idea what we're doing this weekend, but I will see Grandma, Mom Monday for breakfast, and then I'll see the rest of you guys. Whenever, wherever. Have a great night, Whimsy.